Mason the other.
Nice.
Mike Kliss wrote this on Twitter. Bo Nix in 7 games since the Week 4 soaked ball game at the Jets has been the NFL's 4th most efficient quarterback overall. Nix has jumped from 31 rated quarterback to 21 rated quarterback over the past 7 games. But what Mike's talking about is his rating and that efficiency, 106.3. Only Jared Goff, pretty good name, Cecil's been mentioning, Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow are ahead of Bo Nix when it comes to the rating and the efficiency since Week 4 when he did struggle in the rain. So more evidence. Can Bo be better? Absolutely.
Yes.
Will Bo be better? 100% he will. But these steps he's taken, in fact, I don't even want to call it like he's not taking steps anymore. He's taking strides forward over the last 7 weeks.
I might even say leaps.
There we go. I'm down too.
Leaps and bounds from that Jets game, and that's why anyone who doubted Bo, you were just quick to make that assumption, or you had wrong information, or you don't know football. Like there's a few answers. You can pick one. You were wrong on Bo, so pick one. Because Bo is so right, and Bo is getting better in adjusted completion percentage. And I haven't sent this one to you yet because I was going to surprise. Adjusted completion percentage in the NFL. Jared Goff is number 1 at 92% passing. And adjusted completion percentages, you take away when you were hit when you throw, or you take away a throw that was out of bounds on purpose, right? An intentional throwaway.
I like that.
Jared Goff, these are throwaway spike balls, batted passes, or hit while throwing. So adjusted completion percentage. Jared Goff, 92.6%. Number 2 in the league is Bo Nix, 90.6%.
Wow.
Jordan Love at 87.5%.
Pretty good too.
So if you look at adjusted completion, are you throwing the pass or are they getting caught? 90% of his passes on adjusted completion percentage. So the numbers have been great and the learning has been great. This is why you and I coined it. Everyone give us a quarter when you say it. Struggle, improve, excel. Because he was struggling against the Jets. And it was in the rain, it was the conditions, and he didn't have 100 yards, but it wasn't the time for you to lose your mind. It was time for you to say, Bo, what'd you learn? What'd you learn, Bo? And obviously, he keeps learning a lot week in and week out.
Yes, he does. I love those numbers. I mean, you're talking about second in the league. There's one quarterback better than him.
And that's 90%.
And he's played 11 football games.
That's it.
It's unbelievable, man. The leaps, I'm with you. The leaps that he is taking moving forward. The other number I wanted to share from this Andrew Mason, our buddy of DenverSports.com, and Orange and Blue fame. In weeks 1 through 4, Bo Nix had a 65.8 passer rating when being blitzed. This is PFF data Mace got it from. Since then, 115.6 rating when being blitzed, including a 142.4 mark over the last 4 weeks. So you want to blitz Bo? Well, he is going to make you pay. That goes to, you know what that tells me, Cecil? I love this number from Mason.
Yeah.
One, he's comfortable. The speed of the game he's okay with.
Yep.
He's understood how to manage in that. And he's understanding the playbook so much more. Also, what the defense is doing pre-snap, that's without the motion that you and I would like to see from Sean Payton in the offense. He's still getting that sort of understanding before the ball is even snapped.
Yeah, and this is what the great ones do. This is what the great ones do. And you can deny it all day, and it can break your heart that you were wrong about Bo Nix, and you can try to cover up with all your videos you want to push out there. We know the truth, and the truth of the matter is this is what, and he's not Pat Mahomes. Sorry, Kev. So when I say this, I don't want anyone to hit me up on Twitter and be like, oh, you said he was Pat Mahomes. But like Pat Mahomes, you do not blitz Pat Mahomes. He kills you. He kills you. And it's one of those things of, if you blitz Bo Nix, he's going to get you now. And he's doing this with a number 1 wide receiver that's a number 2. He's doing this with no number 1 running back. He's doing this without a stud tight end. Mahomes will get you because they can run the ball, whether it's Isaiah Pacheco or Kareem Hunt. They can run the ball. They've got the best tight end in the league history. And I hate saying that, but that's what Travis Kelce is. And they've got speedy wide receiver weapons. Maybe not Tyreek Hill like he used to, but Mahomes will still get you if you blitz him. And that shows a sound mind and a quarterback that understands what he's tasked with doing and can improvise if he needs to.
Yes. It is, again, it's something that we knew it would come. We both knew that it would take a little bit of time. That's always been my biggest, really, question about those that don't believe in Bo. What else do you need to see was the first one. And two, like, what were your expectations for the kid? Yeah, did you expect him to come in and light the world on fire? C.J. Stroud did that last year. Jaden Daniels has done that this year, but he's starting to slow down. And if you follow anything that Cliff Kingsbury's done in his past, he'll continue to slow down because of offensive coordinator does so in the past. It's 11 weeks, man. We get so ahead of ourselves because it's our quarterback and we want it now.
No.
But this is 11 weeks that we're talking about.
Yep.
He's ahead of schedule from what I thought we'd be talking about at 11 weeks.
Well, what happens if you don't like Bo Nix is, they're not going to make the playoffs. We are literally
you just keep
seeing
kicking
that
the can down
today.
the road?
Yeah, you keep kicking it on to something else. Well, yeah, Bo's so great, but he's not going to make the playoffs. Vegas had him at 5.5 games. I picked him at 9 games. People thought I was a homer. Now they're going to win 10. So we can't keep moving the goalposts when the goalpost for this year is Bo the guy.
That was it. That was the only thing. About 95% of this city, fan base, media included, said, you know what 2024 is about? Answering the quarterback question.
Yes.
8 weeks in, I knew the answer. 8 weeks in, Cecil knew the answer. Now you get to get greedy. This is what we talked about on Monday. Mm-hmm. What else do you want?
Right. Well, and at the end of the day, here's where we're going to get. Kev's still going to keep the receipts because they're great fun.
Please do.
But we're just not going to care. Because Bo's going to keep proving you wrong all the time. And the blitz numbers show it. There are 3 things that I look at with the quarterback. And 3 things that you need to examine. Because quarterback examination, I mean, as someone out of first-round grade on Dak Prescott and got work in the league because of it, by the way. Like, I've had some hits. I've had some misses, but I've had some hits. The one thing that I've boiled it down to, what is he like on third down? Kev, get Bo Nix's third down numbers. What is he like in the red zone? We already know his touchdown numbers, especially for rookies, leading the way. And I'm going to include all touchdowns, not just passing, but rushing as well. And what is he like under pressure? If you can tell me those 3 things, these are the exact pattern that Sean Payton, remember the guy that said, good thing we're better at this than everybody else?
Yep.
Remember the guy that just bragged at the combine that he was better than everybody else at evaluating quarterbacks? You know what he looked at with Bo Nix at Oregon? He didn't look at the screen passes because Bo had a reputation of being a check down Charlie, which he wasn't. He threw a lot of passes at or behind the line of scrimmage. I believe it was 189 off the top of my head. I'm going back a ways, and I'm old, so I'm trying. But what you look at is you say, what's he like on third down? What's he like in the red zone? What's he like when you blitz him? It is A+ for Bo Nix on third down. It is A+ for Bo Nix in the red zone. It is A+ for Bo Nix when you blitz him. Oh my God, you have a top 10 quarterback. Like you have a top 10 quarterback, and I'm not talking about next year. And I'm not doing the Mike Evans and the mom jeans talking about 2 years from now. I'm talking about right now. You want to be pessimistic? Okay. You still hate on Bo. I'm going to give you a tip. 1, listen to the fan and only the fan, because we're going to tell you the truth.
Amen to
We're
that.
not wide-eyed cheerleaders about any quarterback, right? We're going to tell you the truth about Bo. We're going to tell you the truth.
Any team, really.
Any team. You just say, oh, they have a top 12 quarterback. If you're pessimistic about Bo, don't say top 10. Just say top 12, and then you got him.
Yeah. And by the way, Bo is the reigning Offensive Player of the Week. Won that award today, the first Bronco since Jerry Jeudy. Glad we can get that.